هاي يا ولاد، ازيكم؟ السلام عليكم. انا مستر جمال عبد الحميد زكي، وهنا J.A.Z-Empire stands for my name. J.A.Z stands for جمال عبد الحميد زكي. النهارده هنتكلم على اهم درس رايتنج في اللغه الانجليزيه. انا كطالب او كواحد متعلم لغه انجليزيه محتاج ان انا اكتب جمل. فالنهارده احنا هنعرف انواع الجمل ايه في اللغه الانجليزيه مع بعض. انا لما ببتدي شرح ان شاء الله يعني انا ما بتكلمش عربي. I gonna always just improvise برتجل and I'm gonna speak in English وهتكلم بالانجليزي. I hope that you are going to understand what I'm talking about. Today we have 8 types of sentences. Types of sentences in the English language. Actually we got 2 categories. First category according to function and according to structure. According to function, we got 4 types of sentences. First one is the declarative sentence. Declarative sentence. The declarative sentence, it gives me information. Some people call it the informative sentence, and it consists of subject plus verb. Subject plus verb. For example, Mr. Jamal teaches English. Mr. Jamal is the subject, teaches is the verb, English is the object. And these types of sentence ends by period or full stop. This is the first type of sentences, the declarative sentence or the informative sentence. It gives me information. Second type of sentence is the imperative sentence. Imperative sentence. This one gives me order. And it starts by the verb. It starts by the verb. For example, study hard for your exams. This one here, we started by the verb study. Here, the subject, always you, because I'm giving you an order. I'm telling you, study hard for your exams. Call your friend Ali. Here I'm giving also an order. We start by the verb. Invite your classmates today. Invite, sorry, without the E. Invite your classmates today. Here I'm giving you an order. We start the sentence by the verb. And these types of sentence also ends by a period. Here we started the sentence by the verb, and it's imperative one. Also it's the affirmative one. Also we can start it by giving a negative order. For example, don't smoke here, please. Don't smoke here, please. I'm giving you an order to not smoke here. Don't hate your little brother, for example. Don't fight with your little brother or your little sister. Brother or sister or whatever. And this type of sentence also we ends it by a full stop. Okay, all of those are the declarative and the imperative sentences. According to function, we got also the interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence. This is the third type of sentence according to the function. This one asks question and it ends by a question mark. We got 2 types of question. closed question, and the open-ended question. This one here, the closed question, we started by the auxiliary verbs like do, does, did, will. And this open-ended question, we started by WH or H question. And both of them ends by a question mark. Did you eat, for example? Did you eat vegetables today? Did you eat vegetables today? You are going to tell me, yes, I did. Or, no, I didn't. It's a closed question here. Closed question. The only answer is yes or no. But the open-ended question, I'm giving you the space. I'm giving you the space. Where have you been? Where have you been? I have been to the market. Or to the grocery or whatever. This type of question here, I'm giving you the space and you answer by a declarative sentence, subject and plus the verb. This is the third type of sentence actually. The fourth type of sentence, we call it the exclamatory sentence. The exclamatory sentence ends by exclamation mark. For example, wow, oh my God. What a beautiful house. We call it exclamatory sentence, and it ends by exclamation mark, and it is the fourth type of sentence according to the function. After that, we got the other, so according to function, we got the declarative, as we said. Declarative, imperative, the fourth one is the interrogative. The third one is the interrogative. And the fourth one is the exclamatory. This is according to what? According to the function. According to the structure, we got also four types of sentences according to structure. Pay attention, please. According to structure, we got the simple sentence, the compound sentence, the complex sentence, and the compound complex. This type of sentence consists of one independent clause. One independent clause. What is the meaning of one independent clause? Clause means subject plus a verb. Independent means it can stand alone by itself and it gives me a complete idea or complete understanding. For example, as we said, I will travel to Paris tomorrow. Here is the subject, I. Will travel is the verb phrase, auxiliary verb, plus the main verb. I will travel to Paris tomorrow. It gives me a complete idea that I, Jamal, will travel to Paris tomorrow. This is the independent clause. It gives me a complete idea. And the clause is subject and a verb. Okay. The compound sentence. Compound sentence consists of two independent clauses. Two independent clauses. Two independent clauses, each one of them can stand alone by itself. and each of them gives me a complete idea or a complete understanding. For example, John has eaten his meal, and Barbara has listened to a song. John is the first subject. Has eaten is the verb phrase. Verb phrase consists of auxiliary verb plus the main verb. John has eaten his meal, and the conjunction. If I tell you, pay attention, if I tell you alone that John has eaten his meal, you have understood that John has eaten his meal already. So you have understood that John has eaten his meal. It gives me a complete idea about John. And if I tell you Barbara has listened to a song, you have understood also that Barbara has listened to a song. And it is here the conjunction, the fanboy or the coordinating conjunction. We call it fanboy or the coordinating conjunction. We have a lot of coordinating conjunctions that connects the two independent clauses together: and, but, so, or, nor, for, yet, and the semicolon. All of those connects two sentences together. Connects two sentences together. Those. We call them what? The fanboys or the coordinating conjunction: and, but, so, or, nor, for, yet, and we put a comma before each of them, and it connects two independent clauses together. Barbara is the second subject. Has listened is the verb phrase, auxiliary verb plus the main verb to a song, right? So it gives me two complete ideas, two independent clauses, that John has eaten his meal and Barbara has listened to a song. This is the second type of sentence, the compound sentence. This is the compound sentence. Compound sentence consists of two independent clauses. The third type of sentence is the complex sentence. The complex sentence consists of one dependent clause plus one independent. The dependent clause means the subject plus verb. Dependent means it cannot stand alone by itself, and it doesn't give me a complete idea. For example, when I meet Ali. Yeah, when you meet Ali, what will happen? When is the conjunction? I the subject, meet the verb. When I meet Ali, it doesn't give, however, it has a subject plus a verb, but it doesn't give me a complete idea. When I meet Ali, pay attention. When I meet Ali, I will tell him the truth. Now, it gives me an idea. This one is the independent clause. This one is the independent clause. And this one is the dependent clause. When is subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunction consists of a lot of conjunctions, such as after, before, since, etc. Even if, even though, we call them subordinating conjunction. It connects one dependent clause plus one independent clause. The fourth type of sentence and the last one according to structure, we see the simple sentence. One, independent. Compound sentence. Two, independent. Complex sentence. One, dependent plus one, independent. And the compound complex one. The compound complex sentence. It consists of two independent plus one dependent. Let's check the last one. When I reached my office, comma, my assistant was busy and she didn't pay attention to my arrival. Let's cut it down. When is the subordinating conjunction, right? Subordinating conjunction, after it we got the subject, I reached the verb, right? This one is the dependent clause, comma, my assistant is the second subject, was is the second verb, was what? Was busy. Then we connect it by and, the coordinating conjunction. Also after it must be a subject and a verb. She is the subject, didn't pay is the verb phrase, auxiliary verb, plus the main verb pay attention to my arrival. So when I reached my office, my assistant was busy. When I reached my office, when the conjunction I reached my office is the dependent clause, cannot stand alone by itself, and it doesn't give me a complete idea or a complete understanding. When I reached my office here, what happened? My assistant was busy, comma, and she didn't pay attention to my arrival. And the coordinating conjunction, and each of them got a subject and a verb. This is the fourth and last types of sentences. Keep in touch. 010 6677 0727. J.A.Z, we are going to conquer Egypt. See you.